It is cold. It is cold. It is cold. Welcome to the January 20th edition of Morning Mindset. It's a holiday, in case you didn't know that. Most things will not be delivering today. No UPS is running. No USPS is running. FedEx says that they're running, but I don't know. So it is MLK Day, Martin Luther King Day, and it's also Inauguration Day. So there's a lot going on. But man, is it cold? Is it cold? Is it cold? Welcome, welcome, one, welcome all to our fine show today. So, I have too much going on right now to think about certain things. So there's just a lot going on. Welcome. First time here, long time here. And you know who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, and what the weather is like in your area. It was legit like -2 last time I checked on the weather. It was like a -14. Not down. Not down with that. Water, staying hydrated. Because I'm not feeling the greatest. I mean, I am feeling way better than I was over this weekend. And we're going to talk about that. And we got our 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? So we're going to, even though we can't ship DTF, we're going to get it printed today. So that way it's ready to get picked up when UPS runs tomorrow. I've got a quote that came in over the weekend. So we're going to get that done. We've got invoices. I got 2 invoices that need to get done and go out. I still got to work on webinar. That's coming up February 5th, 7 p.m. Such dates for that. I'm going to do my best to have the sign up for that ready to go by today, by the time we leave. And finally, the trip. Impressions Long Beach starts this week. We're supposed to fly out at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. I honestly don't know if that's happening right now. Yeah, so we can talk about that a little. So yeah, let's just check in. Let's just check in with everybody and see how they're doing this morning. What's up, Chuck? Sunny, 40 degrees in Florida. That's cold for you, right? Janessa, hey, you're off today, aren't you? Tim, 6 out today, up to 9. Oh, yeah. That's nice and warm for you. Got to find something to drink still. Yeah, Tim, sorry about your luck. Welcome to Cancun with the Bears and the Packers and the Vikings. I was hoping, Tim. And Barb, good morning. We're sitting minutes, -28. All right, Barb, I won't complain about -4. -28, real feel, -38. And sunny. That's the worst, is when you look outside and it looks beautiful outside and you step outside and you turn around and say nope and come right back in. Not having it. Water in the cup. 5 things. Invoicing, quotes, set up next embroidery run, digitize logos, crafting room, clean up. Very, very nice. Jose, good morning to you. And hi, Chuck, Jay, and Tim from Barb. Linda, you got 24 there in Texas. Yikes, that's really cold for you guys, right? I think it was just last week you were rubbing it in how you were still in shorts, right? Right? You'd still be in shorts. And hi, Jose from Barb. That's -1. Coffee in the mug, water in the cup, snuggle in the blankets. I don't blame you. Over here, day off. Yeah, see, a lot of people have it off. Rena, good morning. SoCal's 42 outside, coffee in the cup. You're going to get some nice 70s in Long Beach. I don't know. I really, really don't know right now. My travel agent is looking into it to see what we can salvage, if we can salvage anything on this trip. I don't know. We're going to see. We're already stressed about having the layover. Or not the layover. Yeah, the layover. So in between flights, because we fly from here to Charlotte and then Charlotte to San Diego. Well, we had like 45 minutes, and they said, yeah, that's plenty of time. I don't know if 45 minutes is plenty of time to get from gate to gate, especially when they were nowhere near to each other. But they say, no worries, if you missed it, we can get you on the next flight. Okay, so that was already stressful enough, and now I don't know. We're gonna talk about all that as we go through our stuff. And hi, Rena from Barb. And Barb says, that's chilly for Texas, Linda. I know. Remember last week she was rubbing it in. She was in shorts and stuff. And T-Town, didn't you say you would not have a show today? No, show today, but no show Wednesday, Friday. Well, we don't know for sure. Is Corey here? I have a couple order. Corey, I don't think is in here. you can always email it to us, Janessa. You know that. Hi, Barb, Tim, and Chuck from Rena. And oh man, Barb, that is brutal, right? We thought we were at it, and not so much. Brian's got sunny 0, feels like -7. Yeah, Rena, this is going to be a good one, right? So should we go into, because the topic that I had on the schedule today was wanting to expand your client base, without coming across pushy. So that's what that's what I have planned to talk about. But I got notes on, do we want to go into that, or do we want to talk about what's going on and whether Long Beach will happen or not? You tell me in the comments. Do we want to start with Long Beach, or do we want to start with the coming across pushy? You let me know in the comments, and we will go from there, deciding. Because we got 5 things. That's what I've been trying to do. Is when I come up with these, here's 5 things that we can talk about on the subject of it, and then we can always do more with it. But it's up to you guys. You guys tell me. Otherwise, we can talk right into how we don't know what's happening this week now. Let's see what we got here. Barb, I was watching you last night. You were on. I still have to finish the sound. That sound drove me nuts. What did I miss? What did I miss last night? I must have missed something that I didn't see. I got a message from my travel, and I got to look at it real quick. Thought they were the same. All right, just if. Here's the deal. Let's see. We're gonna talk Long Beach before we go into this. So on Friday, I just started feeling a little like throaty, like I got something in the back, a little scratchiness that was going on. So it was like, okay, well, is that worth doing? Hey, Rena may have you just may have made things work. Yeah. If we don't go to Long Beach, we do APA. That very well. Let me fire that one by somebody and see. Let's see. No LBC. Do APA instead? Question mark. There. We'll see how that one rolls, because that could be it. So I started feeling that little scratchy throat thing on Friday. Like, I was just like, oh, this is not good. Well, got done with all my calls by about 2:00, and I said, I'm just going to lay down. I'm going to take some daytime meds, and I'm just going to lay down. Come Saturday, like 104.3 temp. Awesome, right? Yeah, awesome. I have, yesterday morning, I had soup, and that's the only thing I've eaten since Thursday. Yeah, because I just was not hungry at all. Didn't eat anything on Friday. Didn't eat anything on Saturday. Sunday, I had some soup. And by yesterday afternoon, I was feeling pretty decent. Still no appetite yet. My appetite is there this morning. When I'm done with this call and our next call, before I get going on other stuff, I'm going to go mow down on some food because I'm hungry. So yeah, had a nice fat old temp that was nonstop, and it's still the scratchy throaty thing. Well, lo and behold, guess what? Yeah, kids started to come down sick. And what does that mean? Now mom's coming down sick. Yeah. So whereas we thought I isolated myself, stayed in bedroom, I had pretty much no contact besides looking around corners at people to make sure they weren't in rooms or tell them to get the hell out of there so I could go walk through, because I didn't want to get anybody else sick. Well, we know where it came from. It came from them damn kids in that school. That's where the sickness comes from. So currently, I think as of yesterday, it was just Hattie that was not feeling it. She was not feeling anything. Corey started feeling a little trashy, and she's still feeling a little trashy this morning. So options we're looking at, because the plan, flying to San Diego tomorrow. We're going to be in San Diego for a few days, go up to Long Beach. Well, now, what do we have for trip insurance? What do we have for that? So we cancel flights. Cool. We cancel flights. We'll get the credit back for those. We can use them on future flights. Not a big deal there. Cancel rental car. No issue there. Airbnb, we really get screwed on if we cancel that. And so that's the big kicker out of it is we get screwed on the Airbnb. So, excuse me. So that's why we're trying to see we can do fly out on Wednesday. We could even fly out on Thursday still, and then we just go up basically Thursday. We wouldn't make the show on Thursday because I didn't think we'd get in until like 1. We'd fly into San Diego, rental car and everything, and then we just fly up there. We just drive up to Long Beach on Thursday afternoon, be there for the show on Friday, Saturday. So that's what's going on. That's everything that we're trying to figure out here this morning. If it makes sense do we just push back a day? Do we push back 2 days? Do we cancel it all together? So we're going through what are the fees that were in it, fees that are out of it, what's insurance cover for us not there. That's where it is. So yeah, it is not sounding fun at all right now, and I don't know where things are. So it's where we're talking a few different people, seeing what we can do and what we can figure out. Because at this point, I don't know. I'm feeling good, like still nasally in that, but as far as like beat up, run down, and even through that, I wasn't feeling really run down because I didn't sleep a whole lot. It was just kind of just lay there, like, what am I gonna do? So I worked on it, and then throw in. There is nothing more fun than when you can't sleep. I don't sleep normal anyway. Just throw in the sickness where you're sleeping 45 minutes on, 45 minutes off, and then TikTok goes down for 13 and a half hours. What do you do? I don't remember. What did I do before? Like, what do you do? I use YouTube Shorts. It was, YouTube. That's where it was with it. So that's what we're figuring out. So I have no clue what this week holds yet. I don't know if we're still going out of here tomorrow. We'll find out, how Corey's feeling here. But even with that, we can't really leave a sick kid with Chris. I don't expect her to do that. She's got stuff going on. So yeah, I don't know. I cannot give answers. I'm hoping to have answers today, but I think I do think that Rena might have just nailed it. That instead of doing, if we are not able to pull Long Beach off, just transfer it over to a Vegas thing. So I'm gonna see how that one goes over. Let's see. Genesis says you're headed back to Orlando tomorrow. Yeah, take 50s and 60s over -15. I'll take 10 over -15. I'm not down with that. Chandra, good morning. Chile, Texas, 28. Real feel of 20. Starting to feel like New Hampshire. You brought it with you. Looking at 2 to 4 inches of snow overnight. But it'll be gone by next day. Not like how you're used to it, right? Instead of inches, you get in feet. Building a small snowman with my granddaughter. Very nice. And then Eva's having trouble with sound issues on her end. Oh, yeah, because I saw that baby booty up there, right? Wasn't it? Didn't I see that on there? Barb was on big booty. Oh, I missed that. Let's see. Sounds like you would have had what I had. It took 2 weeks before I could even function. And I can, so far, been able to function. Like, even yesterday, I grabbed the laptop, I had the iPad. I was doing work from the bedroom. So it wasn't a horrible thing, but I didn't feel super beat up. I just felt a little tired, but that temp, like, it spiked. It was nuts. Like, I was, yeah. And then I'm not one to like, I don't handle sickness well. I'm a total baby when it comes to it, and I just want to be over it. But the one night, I thought I pissed the bed because that's how much when I woke up just drenched in sweat. Like, legit, like, what is this? Just that stop. So it was like 2 a.m, and I'm in the shower, just get the sickness off of me because it was just drenched. It was not good. It was just, but after that, I started feeling better. So I guess it was there. I know, Barb. Like, luckily, in all the years that we travel a few times each year, this would be the first time that due to a sickness we've had an issue. I don't think I actually overall, like, especially in like final hour of it, there's stuff like a month before, oh, this got scheduled and we have to do this and stuff has to move around. But as far as like final hours, like, and we should be right now, 24 hours from now, we're supposed to be in Charlotte. I don't think that's happening. I really don't think it's happening. So we're trying to figure it out. Kelly, good morning to you. And Tim said, just last week, everyone in my house got sick besides me. 6 out of 7 people that ran through them. I'm usually like, even when COVID came about, I remember I work from home, so I don't go a whole lot of places, don't do a whole lot of things. Who got COVID? This guy. This guy got COVID. So these people brought it home to me. They didn't get sick from it. I got it. This happened again. I was like, where did we go in the last week? Stuff for the kids, to the school. It got me sick. See, and it was just bad from there. Shaner says my household had flu A. It took a couple of weeks to get over it. Everyone getting sick. I'm not wanting to. I'm not wanting to hear that. I'm not wanting to hear that. Because it was only a couple days. That's what I looked at. It's like, when is it there? Like it was temp free yesterday afternoon. I'm temp free this morning. All right, cool. How's everything else fall into place? I don't know. And then when Hudson went down, I'm like, oh, that means, because he needs to cuddle up to mom. And so I knew she was going to be the next one. I'm like, load up on everything. And Corey breaks out her witch doctor voodoo stuff. And, here's this to put on your feet, and put this behind your ear, and shake 3 things at this, and then call for the sister witch on this, and you'll be fine. Well, she got sick, so it didn't work. So we'll see. I don't know. Ooh, something says it's up for delivery. If you're in a mentorship call, I will talk about there, because technically I was told after a meeting on Friday that I cannot talk about it until February 14th, I believe, is when I can talk publicly about that. But if you're in our mentorship community, that's a private community. You guys aren't going to say anything, are you? I hope not. We'll get it there. Thanks, Kelly. I hope we do soon as well, because it's not good. It's just, I kept thinking, all right, everything will be fine. I'll be here. And yep, I'm good. By tomorrow morning, even better. Let's go. We'll be fine. And then it was like, well, we don't want to get Kelly sick, so we'll just grab an Airbnb in San Diego for those first 2 days, just to be on the safe side of it. Well, now that Corey's sick, I don't know if that's even an option. So, like I said, when I get done with my 2 calls, I gave her a list of things, scenarios to check into and check out. We'll see how it all goes, because I'm not 100% sure. I'm just not sure, to be honest with you. So we're gonna keep doing what we can do, and we'll go with it from there. Right? That's what we're gonna do. That's what we always do. Let's see. There it is. All right. So let me get into our stuff. One of the things that we're talking about, if you don't know where we're going with this, on February 5th, 7 p.m., we're going to do a free webinar on spiritwear stores. Setting them up, are they right for you? We're going to kind of go over that. When the lead up to that is, I'm going to give you some great information in that for free. But at the end of it, I'm going to ask you to buy something. We have a spiritwear course that we're going to put on there for you. Basically, if you have not run stores before, you've had difficulty doing it, you're not sure how to get started, you want a little education with it, we're going to walk you through the step-by-step process of setting up stores. We're going to go through everything that we've done. It's how we built our business, and it's something that you can use to build yours too. So we have a complete course that we're working on for that free webinar going into it. So we're going to do everything we can to give you all the knowledge that we wish we would have had in the beginning, so that way you don't have a lot of the stumbling blocks that we had, because we had a lot, and a lot of that is just simple little things that we didn't know. So even in part of it is getting started for free. Equid store, we're going to walk you through setting up that 5-piece Equid store from scratch, so you're able to do that for it. We're going to do our best to give you as much knowledge that we have. All of our scripts that we use for clients, any of our flyer templates, anything that we have, we're going to put in there for you. It's a pretty robust course that we've been building out so far, and every day just keep adding to it little by little by little, and we're going to just keep pushing through it and going. So on this, that's what we're going to do, is we're going to talk about how each thing is. We're going to talk spiritwear between now and then. We're going to talk, basically, even if it's not spiritwear, fundraising stores in general, how to set those up and do it. And we've got 5 points that we're going to focus on for this one right here. It's going to be right now. It's going to be building that genuine relationship. It's offering value first, because that's what I feel is a super big key to it. Leveraging those testimonials, and then focusing on the fundraising benefits, middle niches, and the master of the follow-up, right? I think that's what I have in here. We're gonna, as we go through, we'll see if that's what I had in there. But I know, we're going to start off with, we're going to build that genuine relationship. And so what does this mean? Is it's going to be how to introduce yourself and your business authentically, because when you're reaching out to these schools and these teams, authenticity, that's you, man. That's like your superpower. So you don't want to go into it and say, here's what I sell. What you want to do is you want to focus on introducing yourself as someone who generally wants to help. Like, if you going into this to make a buck, like, yeah, I'm going to go in here and this is what we can do to make a sale. I don't know if that's necessarily going to work for you, because then that's what it looks like. They just become a number, right? We want them to feel like we're a part of them, we're a part of their story, we're a part of, we were standing behind them, their support. We want to do what we can do to help them succeed. So, share a little about your story, why you started your business, your passion for helping, other organizations succeed, and how you do understand their challenges. One of the things for us is, one of the schools that we are in the lower income area. It's a very diverse income area, but the majority of the schools in a low income. When they combine schools in the district, a lot of lower income ones came into that school. And so you have the mix of, the parents that can't afford anything and the ones that are driving, $100,000 Escalades. So we understand the challenges of trying to make sure that you hit everything, because you don't want kids to feel left out. So how can we offer things that everybody can get into and still offer things that other people won't? Because we don't want to spend their money. We don't want to say, oh, your school won't pay for this, your kids won't pay for that, they can't afford this. We don't want to make them feel bad. We're like, no, we understand the challenges and difficulties of this. Here's how we can do that. We can do X, 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 and X, that'll be able to do it. It establishes that emotional connection, that understanding of it. That makes it way more relatable and approachable. When you're looking at team sports, we know travel teams, you think, oh, yeah, they got all this money on here because they just spent $3,000 for their kids to play travel ball. Yeah, but do they really have another 500 laying around to be able to do the spiritwear? So we try to make sure that we hit budget friendly things on that, so that way everybody can get a piece of it. That's the key, is we want to make everybody feel included in it. Right? Does that sound like a good thing there? Because I'm going to bounce back and forth from checking notes and comments and see how it is from there. Jeff, good morning. How are you doing today? Sean, 18 degrees. North Texas feels like, oh, coffee room, 5 things, t-shirt order, testing some designs, website review and organize, look at my school offerings for fall. Very nice. Barb says hi, Brian, Jeff, Sean, and Kelly. Hi, Barb from Kelly. Sean, good morning, Barb. Great interview last night. Look at that. See, now I'll have to go back and watch it. All right, number 2, offer value first. Lead with solutions, not the sales pitch. This is what I was just talking about, right? Because one of the, I feel, best ways, yeah, I'd say that. One of the best ways to stand out is by providing value before asking for anything in return. This might be offering, offering a free resource of some sort, tips, insights, anything that addresses their needs. For example, it's the pitching project. You can give them some advice on running a successful fundraiser, or how to increase school pride with unique designs. Now, one of the things that we have in our program is this right here that I'm going to tell you about. Is we got a little quick guide, that we were able to give them out, that I'm planning the successful spiritwear. That's hard for me to say sometimes. Successful spiritwear fundraiser. Because it's helped other schools and they've raised thousands of dollars. Here's how you can do it too. So, we want to be able to show, hey, we can provide value to this. When it's not a sales thing, if you want to make money, we're able to help you make money with it. We're really here to offer that value first on things for it. When we're leading with solutions, you can position yourself as that helpful partner rather than another salesperson. You can say, hey, what are you guys trying to raise money for this year? Like, every school's making, needs something. It's a new piece of playground equipment. It is a new audio system. on team sides of things? Is it simple things like dinners for the kids, like on especially those lower funded programs where they don't have the big boosters of the basketball and baseball and football? A lot of that stuff falls on the parents to do. So hey, would an extra $500 help going toward those travel expenses, those meals, whatever with it? Absolutely. Okay, here's how we can do it. Can we put some together? So you figure out what their problems are and how a fundraiser can be the solution to those problems. Not too bad, right? Pretty nice there. That's what I would say. Ooh, what is that, Brian? Ooh, one travel ball team near me, $7,500. It's crazy. It's crazy. Travel ball, any travel sports, I think it's like 14, 15. That's about where, you the age bracket to be there. Anything below that, come on. Like, where is that? I read something this weekend where it's like in major leagues, they very rarely play a doubleheader, right? They might play two games back to back days, but you're talking on travel ball, that it's just they'll have a game on Friday night, and then they'll have three games on Saturday, and then another tournament play on Sunday. So 2 to 4 games. Like, listen, travel ball's a money grab. That's all it is. Travel ball is a money grab. Oh, it's four. That's all here. Oh, it's four here. That's all. Jeff, we're all freezing. That is spendy. That is crazy, crazy spendy for it. So next up, I use your testimonials and your success stories. We've talked about this before. You show how you've helped others reach their goals on it. Success stories are success is such a hard word for me to say when there's an S behind it. What is it with me and that in the S's? But they're both power. It's a powerful tool to build your credibility on it, right? They provide that social proof. I know we talked about that last week. That your services deliver the results and they help the potential clients envision how we can help them, right? So instead of just listing features, we do this, we do this, we do this, but you tell stories about how we help this client raise the funds for this. We help this one do this. We can, include specifics, like how much they raised for it. You can share that hypothetical. Hey, last fall we worked with Lincoln Middle School, whose PTO was struggling to raise funds for new band uniforms. Yeah, seems like a realistic thing, right? With our fundraising program, they raised over $5,000 in just 3 weeks. Okay, like how do you get to $5,000 though, right? Well, you can do the backwards math to see what it is for it, but you can definitely show this is what they did for it. Um, you could also do things like that, like the not the transportation. What's the word I'm looking for? Transformation? Yeah, maybe transformation. Because a lot of times some of these lesser programs don't have the spiritware set up. So what do they rely on? They're selling cookies and wrapping paper and candles and chocolate. They're selling all this stuff, and they don't really get a lot from it. But say, hey, one of ours that they never did anything like this was for. They've usually had low participation in any of their fundraising things, but we switched them up with a custom online store. They sold out of their stuff and raised double their usual amount. So hey, it's a way to do it. Right? You work with them. You do your best to present solutions for it. You're not being pushy. You're not being salesy. The main part of all of this is you're finding their problems and how you can be the solution to their problems, the solution that they didn't even know that they needed, the completely hands-off solution that they don't have to worry about things because you're going to take care of it all for them. Next up is going to be focusing on the fundraising benefits, right? So we're going to highlight how our services can make them money. Always a good thing. Always a good thing. So at the end of the day, for it doesn't matter if it's a team, a school, an organization, whatever. The bottom line is they want to be top priority, right? They don't want to feel like they're just okay. Here it is, whatever for it. All right, we just threw this together. But time and time again, we've seen so many bad things out there, right? Like just poorly designed shirts, just like whatever. Um, and they don't sell well. Nobody wants to wear it. It was cheap, and that's what they went with. So we're not going to just focus on the products, but we're going to focus on why we do this and the financial benefits that it's going to bring to them. We're going to explain to them how the way we do things, it's designed to give them the greatest chance of having huge fundraising. I mean, with a whole bunch of little work for them. That didn't sound right. A whole bunch of little work with very little work on their end. They don't have to do much, right? We can say, hey, because in spiritwear teams and stores like this, you have two sides of it where they're getting dollars per item sold, they're getting percentages per sold. So you'd be like, hey, with our program, your school keeps 30% every item sold. For example, just selling 200 spiritwear items can get you $3,000 or more. See, all right? I'm just gonna say it. The simplicity of it. We're handling everything from setting up the store to designing the designs to delivering the orders. We handle it all for you. All you have to do is just share the link, and we do the rest from there. So they don't have to do a whole lot for it. And then you can also tailor those messages for the different things. Whether it's for booster clubs or programs, it doesn't matter. We're able to tailor the message so to make sure that it's getting to the right people. And then lastly, we're going to do this. Follow up without being annoying. I know, this is tough. Right? Follow up without annoying. So, tips, staying top of mind without being pushy can feel really tricky. But it's all about the timing and tone. We got to be friendly, we got to be brief, and we got to be focused on providing value. So instead of sending like repeat sales messages, offer something useful. Useful. S's are going to be the death of me today in all of our follow-ups. Like, hey, end of season discount as we go into spring. Is there something that we can throw in here for it? Hey, here's a end of season discount. Maybe there's a helpful article on things coming up that you think would be beneficial to them. Maybe it's just a friendly reminder on how you can help them get their goals. Hey, example, hey, I hope your week's going well. I just wanted to follow up and share a quick success story from another school we recently worked with. Let me know if you'd like to chat about it. Something simple. Like right now, we're going into the spring sports season, right? So with spring sports just around the corner, I wanted to let you know we're offering special packages for teams like yours. Let me know if you need any details. So we have scripts that are built with that in there that you're able to share on Facebook, you're able to share in emails, you're able to share those out from it, and it's just generating the those cold leads, and hopefully they turn into warm leads, and next thing you know, hot sales. And then so you're sending stuff out, and maybe you don't hear anything back, and so you just try that that little light touch, like, hey, I know how things can get busy this time of year. I just want to check in and see if there's anything you need from me. No pressure. So pretty self-sufficient, self-explanatory. Is that right? Let me see if I got everything there right. Building genuine relationships, offer value first, using testimonials and success stories, focusing on fundraising benefits, and follow up without being annoying. There you go. I think I did it, right? Yeah, I did it. All right, I got through it. All right, we're good to there. Move that, and then we're good to go. So that's what we got. What did you think of that this morning? Going forward this week, I don't know if there'll be shows this week because I don't know if we're traveling now. So not knowing if we're traveling, I don't know if we'll have a Wednesday show or a Friday show. Originally, we were not going to have a Wednesday, Friday, or Monday show. If we're not traveling at all, we will have shows. If we're still traveling on Wednesday, if we're still traveling on Wednesday, there won't be any shows until next week. I'll keep you updated because this is going to be a lot to digest as we go through this morning to see what in there. So I will keep everybody informed on what it is, how it is from there. But we have our mentorship call in 24 minutes. So I got to go get that Zoom ready for that. And I got my 5 things going. I've got DTF ready to roll for it. We'll see how that all plays out because I know somebody said, hey, they sent me a message. Can I get this printed and overnighted on Monday? And I didn't think about it on Friday. And I said, it wasn't until Saturday when I looked and saw that UPS wasn't delivering on Monday or picking up on Monday. I was like, so here's the deal. You're not going to get it till Wednesday because no UPS. She goes, Monday's a holiday? Yeah, today's a holiday. And I don't think really some people realized how quickly it snuck up on them that today was a holiday. So pushing through that. But we're going to get going, got working on stuff. One way or another, I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on this week because it is now thrown in turmoil and we'll get it all figured out. So until next time, which I don't know when it'll be, I'll keep you updated. That's why you need to like and subscribe, turn on those notifications, because when we set things up, you'll get notified that we're going live. So you'll be able to have it. So peace, love, press on. We will see you then.